Alright everyone, hello, and welcome to a very special stream tonight. It's my birthday, and I am now an old man. But I decided to celebrate by playing Spy Fox 2, Some Assembly Required, a game from my childhood that was very dear to me growing up. I realized after the fact I probably should have set up a Star Wars game I grew up playing instead, because May the 4th be with you. But unfortunately, that didn't occur to me until it was already too late to try setting that up. And I had already gotten people hyped up for this game anyway. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll see. But for now, let's just make sure this is working right. Alright, Zelda Sheik is back. Welcome back, Zelda Sheik. Yeah, I'm gonna start this up. Just be sure to let me know if you think the sound needs some adjustment, because this game is loud. So I had to drop the game's decibels so that I could be heard over it. I don't know how well I did. But yeah, let's get into it. I get nostalgia just from that.
Somewhere in the Alps. So, Agent Gracefully, you're part of our spy exchange program from Canada?
Try not to say my name too often. I'm trying to travel incognito.
Actually, you're traveling in the Alps. What do you have there?
I got something very important out of a smelly trash can.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash can. You need a hobby.
No, not smelly. Smelly! As in the Society of Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
Of course, our evil nemesis.
Spy Fox, you've got to get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
No, I've got a better idea. I'd better get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Oh, and take this gadget from Professor Quack. You may need it.
What is it?
Dehydrated skis. Inside of this little pill is a pair of skis. All you have to do is add water.
And pray tell, why would I need a pair of skis? I came to get information, not recreation.
You may need them to get away from those bad guys. Good luck, Spy Fox.
I want to know why they're standing on the gondola.
Bad guys? Got water?
Spy Fox 2, Some Assembly Required.
I've got to get out of here. Although this would be a nice getaway cottage, I've got to get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
All right. Pardon me, I had like multiple things running through my head during that bit. Now I'm trying to gather my thoughts again. Okay, yeah, so this is a classic point-and-click
It's a
fun
bucket
kids
of
game. Lots of stuff to click on in here if you want to have a little fun. This one has a progression to it. So yeah, it took me a bit to get this game working earlier. Weirdly enough, the sound in the game doesn't work unless I have another program using the audio in the background. Thankfully, OBS works for that, so we're good.
I've got to get out of here. Although this would be a nice getaway cottage, I've got to get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Would it be a nice getaway cottage? It looks more like a closet to me. What happens if I just...
If I was wearing skis, I bet I could escape from those goons down that Olympic ski jump.
Now the weirdest thing is, to bring up the menu down there, I have to pull my cursor off the bottom of the screen. But alright, we've got this gadget. Let's go.
Water, work your magic.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna
The
say.
dehydrated skis are now rehydrated.
This game taught me the word incognito.
Feet don't fail me now. Skis, I mean.
Also, can we just agree the voice for Spy Fox is great?
Which way should I go?
Let's try going down.
I wonder which way I should go.
Well, I guess this way. Oh, we're back
With
up.
my Olympic ski ability, I bet I can ski right past those goons.
Well, these guys are facing the other way. Buzzsaw
Which
noises.
way should I go?
Let's
Here
go to
comes-
the cave, I guess. Oh.
Did you miss me, Chief?
So you've analyzed the trash bag, I see. And what have you found?
It's a model box 1/1000 scale for one evil robot. On the side it says, "Some assembly required." Sounds like an excellent title for one of my adventures.
It has a mailing label that reads, To LaRoche, care of Chateau LaRoche, World's Fair.
1 out of 1,000? What's that mean?
Inside the box are assembly instructions. You'd better take these with you, Spy Fox.
Wow, you can learn a lot by reading.
If Smelly is involved, they must be up to their usual no goodness. You'd best go check out this World's Fair. Monkey Penny and Quack have already set up the mobile command center.
I'm on my way, Chief.
Spy Fox, are you okay?
Shaken but not stirred, Monkey Penny.
Ah, there's the first time I heard that phrase.
So it looks like we're on to something big.
Yes, I think Smelly is up to some monkey business, Monkey Penny. And it looks like it's up to you, me, and Professor Quack to get to the bottom of it. Well, you and me anyway, Monkey Penny. I brought the assembly instructions I got out of the Smelly trash bag.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash bag, Spy Fox.
No, Monkey Penny, not Smelly. Smelly, as in the Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling. Our evil nemesis.
Why don't you leave those assembly instructions here with me? Then you can refer to them whenever you're back here at the mobile command center. And remember, you can contact me via your spy watch at any time.
So this game,
Don't forget to check out the Spy vending machine, Spy Fox. It's full of new gadgets for you to try out. I'm sure you'll find some of them quite useful.
Thanks. Now I need to go get busy and go give that LaRoche at the Chateau LaRoche a visit and find out just what he's up to.
Pardon me, I'm yelling. It's been a long day and a long few weeks. Have a sip of water, hope that helps. So, what I was going to say before Dr. Quack interrupted, this game, I was into this game and this whole franchise and a lot of other humongous games before I ever watched anything that they were based on. Because, you know, I was like 6. Why would I be watching 007? So yeah, things like Incognito, Shaken but Not Stirred, Evil Nemesis, all of that was new to me when I first played this game. Heck, when he said our evil nemesis, I didn't even know what he was saying. It didn't sound like English to little me. Also, what the heck is she up there for? I have to wonder.
It's the assembly instructions for one evil dogbot made by Smelly Toy Division.
I'm yawning too much. Also, kind of amusing, now that I think about it, that Fox was launched through a ceiling to get here. I have to wonder where all the crashing came from, especially because he clearly walked in from a parking lot. Anyway, that's not what I expected to see in there. Hold on. Karate Master. Sumo Wrestler. You think they're constantly dueling each other somewhere here in the middle? Okay, that air vent can turn into a television. Alright, what have we got here?
The Fingerprint Replicator Utensil Kit. How does this work, Professor Quack?
You'll eat this one up, Spy Fox. You place the fingerprint sending fork device on your target's plate. Then, when they pick it up to start eating, their fingerprint will show up on the fingerprint receiving spoon device.
This is hands down one of your best spy gadgets yet, Professor Quack.
I hope to follow it up with a matching salt and pepper shaker. Maybe if I mix these with a little goat's milk. Nah, let's not go there.
Also, Zelda Chic's been talking in chat, referring to the 1/1000 on the box. She said it's a scale model. That makes sense. And when I mentioned why Monkey Penny's up here, she said to get away from him.
The Stealth Vac. How does it work?
You just hook up the handy nozzle, then press vacuum to suck up the particles into the handy travel bag. Or press reverse vac to blow the particles housed in the travel bag back out through the nozzle attachment. And it does it all in perfect silence.
Ingenious, Professor Quack.
I'd prefer those between two slices of bread, but when duty calls...
Forgot to mention, as far as I understand, he makes his blueprints out of edible paper, and so they're flavored. Hence his sandwich comment. Pardon me just being awkward and quiet and all that during this. These games throw so much at you so fast because they know how kids work. And so it's like, it's hard to find things to talk about without talking about every little thing. I will say this comes in more handy later, I
This
believe.
is a rather cool-looking device. What is it? One of those novelty gadgets that lets you see what you'll look like in 50 years?
It's an ID maker. Of my own creation, of course. It's for making identification cards.
Fascinating. How does it work?
You place a photo in the photo slot, choose an occupation, and any name you like, then press the Process ID button. A completed ID will pop out of the machine.
Professor, you're amazing. What if I made an ID, but then I change my mind and want to make a different one?
Well, if you don't like the ID you created, you could make another card. Just reset the name and occupation, insert a new photo, then press the Process ID button again.
That sounds like fun. Creating false ID cards is something only secret agents can do, and then only when we're on a case.
Right!
Now that I think about it, another reason I decided to play this tonight is because the Game Grumps just played the first Spy Fox game a few days ago, and I was really enjoying that, and it reminded me of this one. But a comment that Dan made that I really liked is that this art style that you see in this game is the most stylized, non-stylized art imaginable. Everything is just barely sensible in design. Like, you know this is a button, but if you didn't know what this whole machine was, you would not be able to tell that was a button. And, like, they colored an arrow with just a big old rectangle. It's like, this is a wacky art style if you really think about it, but it works and it looks great. Very 90s type stuff.
Spy heat. This looks like some hot work. How does this gadget work, Professor Quack?
Now this gadget, I'm really proud of. You can spray it on something, say like a thermometer, and watch the temperature rise right before your eyes.
Now that's a gadget that really rises to the occasion.
You could say that again.
All right. Now that's a gadget that really rises to the occasion.
Light on the palate, rough on the tummy.
Maybe if you weren't constantly eating edible paper, your tummy wouldn't feel so bad, Dr. Quack. But yeah, I love the gadgets in this game. The kid me had no idea how strange they were. To me, spy gadgets were just objects being used for their not intended purpose. Or being built for alternative purposes. Zelda Sheik said all that fiber. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, in the modern day, these gadgets are real goofy, and the reason I'm still sitting in here talking about them and going through them is because they'll be important later.
I bet these are cool. Spy skates, they look sharp, Professor Quack. How do they work?
I've always loved the grace and beauty of figure skating. But being in the spy biz never left time for the years of training, so I created these. You simply slip them on and insert a diagram of the skate maneuver you want to perform, and voila! The skates, with you in them, perform it perfectly.
Well, those could sure help to put the villains on ice.
Ah, right, Spy Fox. I like these new blueberry-flavored blueprints.
Ah, yes, that's what hinted to me that they are actual edible blueprints and not just him being weird. I don't remember this one.
A spy key replicator cam. What's the key to this gadget, Professor Quack?
That's a one-shot camera, like no other in the world. It's specifically made for replicating keys. You take a picture of the key you want to replicate, then bake it in an oven. The picture shrinks down and hardens into an exact duplicate of the key you took the picture of. It can only hold one picture at a time, but you can take a picture over another picture. If you bake a picture into the wrong key, just insert the key back into the camera and it will turn back into key film.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Don't worry, it's a point-and-shoot, easy-bake gadget.
Point and shoot,
It's a
easy
good
bake
thing I need
gadget.
my fiber.
Oh, there's your fiber comment, Zelda Sheik.
That's the spy gadget vending machine.
I meant to click the button. A freaking grenade?
The termite grenade. I'm sure this gadget isn't bug-free, Professor Quack. How does it work?
You've got to be careful with this one, Spy Fox. Toss it at something made of wood and get out of the way. It's good for one serious pulping.
That's not something you want laying around the house.
Not unless you're good friends with a carpenter. These blueprints are an acquired taste I haven't acquired yet.
An alarm deactivator. What in the world could this gadget be used for?
What do you think?
It's used to turn off alarms. You'll attach one end to where the alarm signal is coming in, and then attach the other end to where the alarm signal is going out. The alarm signal is then redirected harmlessly into the alarm deactivator, keeping the alarm from going off.
It just looks like a wire with two alligator clips on either end.
Yes, it's beautiful in its simplicity, isn't it? I once printed these on exploding paper, but man, did those cause heartburn.
Exploding paper, huh? And he ate it anyway. Zelda Sheik said he doesn't even like them. I mean, he likes the blueberry ones. He said that much. Well, alright, we can only hold 4, so let's hold off on actually picking any of these for now until we know what we need first. I have to wonder if this was my first exposure to the concept of a grenade, and I just never remembered it or knew that a grenade was normally an explosive device. Oh yeah, I forgot they were in a little van. Definitely not suspicious. At all. He did that of his own volition, didn't he? Hey, Spy Fox. Firework? Golf club? I have to wonder if playing these games is why I'm so good at coming up with pseudoscience.
It says World's Fair entrance.
Alright, guess we'll go this way. Man, that does not look like an entrance to a fair. Then again, it's World's Fair, not Traveling State Fair or something.
Are you happy with your job as a service guard?
Oh yes, quite happy, thank you. Although I'd rather be enjoying the quiet safety of skydiving, as long as it doesn't get me in touch with nature, without a parachute.
Okay, so did he say he would rather be skydiving to relax as long as he doesn't forget his parachute and die? Also, there's our giant robot.
It says Chateau La Roche Service Entrance.
The quiet safety of skydiving, says Zelda Sheik. Yeah, it's a weird
free
way to put it.
photo booth. Just one of the many joyous pleasures in life.
Weird that it's back here behind the service entrance to a chateau. Why would anyone come this far over? Oh my gosh. One of the...
Dentist. France. Arena. None. Dentist.
Zelda Sheik said it's Pajama Sam with Putt's dog. Wait, what is? Oh, yeah, so it is. I never put that together. Well, now it's not Pajama Sam anymore, it's just a clown. Magician. Took me a second. Took me a second to realize what I was looking at there, too. That's a mermaid. For those who don't know, Pajama Sam is another game series by these same creators.
Ballerina. Jockey. Dishwasher. Fisherman. Wrestler.
Oh gosh.
Waitress. Golfer. Tourist. Cashier. Clown. France. Cashier. Tourist. Golfer. Waitress. Golfer. I look ridiculous.
I gotta give one to the sound effects of these games. Cause what was that noise that it made when he pulled the camera out, pulled the photo out of the thing? How do you describe a sound like that? But it works. Whoop, I clicked off screen by accident. I did not mean to do that either. Sorry, this window is a little bit small and hard to work with. Let me try expanding it a little bit. Oh, I messed it up in the stream view. Hold on. There we go. Was it off-center already? It wasn't, was it? If it was, that's my bad. I forgot that could happen. I don't think it was. I hope not.
It says free photos.
Whoa, look at him go. Oh, there's the other one. Alright then. Well, I guess that's everything out here. Let's head into the World's Fair, which for some
The
reason...
entrance is closed and it's locked up tighter than an impervious steel door.
Well, there went Godzilla for some reason. Impervious steel door, the entrance is locked up. Can I go in here?
It Excuse me, sir.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but unfortunately, I cannot allow you to enter through the surface entrance. I'm sorry, but I can only let waitresses with proper ID in today. See? It has the job title of waitress and a matching photo.
I seem to have lost my ID. Can you let me in without one?
I feel your pain, sir. Really, I do. Unfortunately,
It seems that I'll have to find a way to get the proper ID.
I'm sorry, sir. Ladies only. Well, I lost my ID. Well, I didn't remember this being the first thing we do in the game, but let's go for it. He said waitresses.
Waitress.
Did he say where? I imagine
Arena.
not.
None. Dentist. France.
Let's stick with France, because why
The photo
not?
I already have should go in the recycle bin. That's not really my best side.
Zelda Chic said no, just that it had a matching name. Fair enough. Oh, the bolt fell off the door. Okay.
I need to place a photograph in the insert.
Whoa. Look at the face on this little photo. Haven't I seen a meme dog that looks like that?
There. Now I can make an ID card.
Name Maurice.
Roscoe. Nancy. Muriel. Carlton. Rudy. Nell. Chuck. Reginald. Maurice.
I think I always went with Nancy as a kid because I had a relative by that name.
Roscoe.
And because it was
Nancy.
funny to me.
Muriel. Carlton. Rudy. Nell. Chuck. Reginald.
You got a name preference, Zelda Chic?
Maurice. Waitress.
Muriel?
R-
Whoop.
Carl. Muriel.
There we go.
Professor Quack's machine works perfectly. My identification card is complete. I expect that this will come in quite handy.
It's just that... Look at how shady he looks at that
An ID
picture.
card with a-
Shifty-eyed.
That won't do me any good.
Also, I'm sure you noticed this thing showing up down here. We'll get into that later. With how late it is, I'm wondering if I'll have to make this a two-parter.
Here you are, sir. One waitress ID card.
oh my, I'm so happy that you were able to find it. Let me guess. It was in your other pants, wasn't it?
Why, yes it was. You must be psychic. If you'll excuse me, I'm late for work and they need me in the restaurant.
Oh, I understand. I won't keep you any longer. I'll just keep your ID on file for you, Muriel.
Keep up the good work.
Have a spectacular day. And if I don't see you tomorrow...
Oh yeah, I forgot that's how that worked. Also, I think this is the first time I heard the phrase, "it was in your other pants."
Whenever I see a cool-looking oven like that, it just makes me want to bake something. Would you mind?
First of all, ovens are not cool. They're hot and can be quite dangerous if used incorrectly. I'm afraid that only a fully trained chef can operate this oven. Stir, stir, stir.
How to know when a chef is bored.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
There's a song I haven't heard in a while.
Out of all the fairs I've seen, this is the fairest of them all.
Oh hey, it's Ratatouille.
stir, stir.
Never mind. Ratatouille's weird cousin. I want to see if there's progression to this. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Okay. Oh. Alright then. Moving on.
Ah, Napoleon LaRoche. I should have known you'd taken up with the likes of Smelly.
So Spy Corps has sent the famous Spy Fox to try and stop my plans for world domination.
World domination? Of course.
Wild.
Since you're one of the few people who could possibly understand my genius, I will explain my entire plan to you in nauseating detail. You see, I reversed the scale on the smelly evil dogbot assembly instructions. I've created a 1,000 to 1 scale, fully functioning evil dogbot.
Just where do you think you can hide such a monstrosity?
You silly spy. You're standing in it.
Of course, you've disguised the evil dogbot as the centerpiece for the World's Fair. Complete with a revolving restaurant.
One has to eat, no? Observe the means to my world domination. People buying tickets for the World's Fair do not realize that as they file through the turnstile, they are unwittingly winding the highly advanced clockwork mechanism within the evil dogbot. When the 1 millionth person has filed through, the dogbot, now wound to maximum capacity, will embark upon its horrifying rampage of destruction! Once I have unleashed the dogbot, all the world's leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It is unstoppable. It cannot be called off because it has no off switch. Yes, I have removed the off switch and hidden it somewhere in the World's Fair. So cleverly, so subtly, that you will never find it.
That's what you think, LaRoche.
Even if you did find the off switch, you would still need the activation code to turn the switch off. And even if you had the off switch and the activation code, you could never hope to get past the diabolically clever security device located in the evil dogbot's Achilles heel, which is the only way into the dogbot's inner workings. It is hopeless, Monsieur Le Fox. There's no way you can beat me!
You'll never get away with this, LaRoche.
Oh, I think I will. And now, Monsieur Le Spy Fox, adieu!
Judging by those monstrous metallic molars, I've been imprisoned in the dogbot's mouth. How humiliating. I must find a way out of this cell so I can stop that evil roach. If I could only reach that fire escape through these teeth.
That would be.
I can gather information about LaRoche with this talk balloon.
These games do talk a lot. There's a lot that LaRoche said that Kid Me thought was just straight French. Now I know it's just a thick accent and odd line delivery in some places. Of course, I also thought his statement of adieu was him sneezing because I thought he said achoo. Okay then, not how I expected that to go.
LaRoche's goons didn't follow the assembly instructions close enough. They seem to have left a few gears missing out of this contraption.
I think I remember this puzzle. Got anything else to work with? Okay, I always thought that was a light bulb, considering the squiggle here. Also, I have to wonder why it's so gross down here. Is this some kind of trash compactor mouth? Alright.
This gear must go somewhere in here. This gear is too small. This gear is too small. I bet this loose gear is supposed to go somewhere.
See, it's nice that he tells you whether you're right or wrong, and explains in what way, because otherwise, how are you supposed to solve this? There's no consistency to their size to give you a hint.
That did the trick. Well, I guess it's like they say. The tooth shall set you free.
What? Is that a thing?
Talk about escaping by the skin of your teeth. Now to stop LaRoche and his evil plans for world domination. My spy watch is beeping. I'd better answer it.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless has intercepted a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
Where's it coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from an exhibit called We World.
We World, eh? Sounds silly.
The message is staticky, and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to hear it. You can pick him up here at the Mobile Command Center.
By the way, I've recorded Napoleon LaRoche's evil plans, and I'm sending them to you via the Spy Watch.
I look forward to hearing the dish. Monkey Penny, out.
Zelda Chic said, the truth will set you free. Yes, that's right, I'd forgotten about that phrase. So we're finally in the World's Fair itself. And now that we've seen the Spy Watch, you'll notice the Fun tab here. What's this do?
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless is still here at the Mobile Command Center waiting for you.
Oh, right. He's intercepted a microfiche message from informant Dottie Dash.
Right. The message was staticky, and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to We World to hear it.
Roger, and out.
Frickin' excuse me? That is not what I expected. Let's save the game real quick. Oh, I forgot this is how you save games in this. This is super neat. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Now let's check out the Fun tab.
Nothing like a game of things from space to get the old heart pumping.
I played some of it earlier while I was testing things out. I loved this minigame as a kid so much. It's basically the Raiden arcade games, but for kids. I love the sounds and the music. Except for the repetitiveness of the weaponry. Also, this is a little... Let me... Oh, why does that keep going left? I tried doing it with the keyboard instead of the mouse for better consistency, but I guess I need to adjust the controls a little more. Whoops. So that's the thing, is I can move my mouse faster than I can move the ship, so it's a little awkward that way. Why does it do that? That's so weird. This was my favorite weapon as a kid, until I figured out the sheer utility of the green one. You can stop anytime between levels. So I also remember, as a kid, I loved space. Space was awesome. Space was the future to me. And I believed that part of the reason spaceships were shaped the way they are is because the nose cone of every spaceship had a little laser inside. And this game was part of the reason I believed that. Zelda Chic. How far do you think I can make it in this? I don't remember how many levels there are. I want to say there's 5. Might be 5 in a boss fight, or 5 might be the boss fight, or something. No clue. Well, yeah, you're supposed to guess. You don't think you've ever played the game on the Watch? Yeah, all of the Spy Fox games, as far as I'm aware, have a mini game on the Watch. And this one was my favorite. Though granted, I think this is the only Spy Fox game I actually owned growing up. So it's certainly the one I'm most familiar with. Kid me was stupid enough to stay up here all the time. Ah, here's the green one. Whoa, I accidentally supersized it. Hold on. That was not supposed to happen. There we go. Alright. I accidentally... Apparently double-clicking causes full screen in this. So yeah, here's the green laser. Short range, but deals continuous damage. The only problem with it is that it makes a really annoying sound. You'll also notice the weapon thing on the left actually shows the type of upgrade you've got for that weapon. The green laser expands. The blue rings also do an expansion sort of thing. The red explosive star things let you shoot more of them per shot. Is this game loud? Also, can we just agree this music is kind of a bop? In a weird sort of way. Sure you can see what I mean by the sound being a little annoying. I need more upgrades, please. Also, I can't be the only one that thinks the really big asteroids look like peanuts. Kid me always thought they were peanuts. I can't reach it. My laser's not big enough. This is the level 1 green laser. Imagine what the level 3 could do. Except I can't reach these guys. Oh, come on. I really needed to shoot that one. Woof. Kind of impressive that I haven't gotten any upgrades for that entire level. Alright, music has sped up. How we gonna do here? I'll take it. At least I've got better range now, if nothing else. I always loved the ring ones. Because, as a kid, because I loved the buzzy noise they made. Also, they were just cool looking. Okay. Music sped up again. This is starting to drag on just a little bit. I wonder if I can Google how many levels it has. Oh! Oh! The game froze. Oh, and it crashed. Okay. Shoot. One moment. Good thing I saved the game before I did that. All right. Not what I meant to do.
Whoa.
Hey! Wow, that was fast. That was nice. If only that's how it worked in the modern day. Click, boom, you're there. Alright, I guess that's enough for that minigame. Let's check out what we got in this place. Everything on sticks. Here was my introduction to the concept of food on a stick, not counting corn dogs because they are not called corn dog on a stick.
So what brought about this whole food on a stick idea?
Well, honey, did you ever randomly stick a stick in your food and think to yourself, I could make this into a profitable business?
Not in a while.
Food of the future. Put a stick in it.
That looks delicious, but I'm not hungry right now.
What is it? It looks like bacon that got dropped on the floor and then picked back up.
I don't think I can use that. I'm not in the mood to eat right now.
No talking. Stay seated. Pimentos on a stick.
That was also how I learned the concept of what a pimento was. As far as I'm aware, those are the little orange things you find in green olives. I have to wonder why they would put that tiny little orange thing on a stick. Or at least that's what little kid me thought once I found out what a pimento was. Also, was that a Red Bull ad before Red Bull existed?
Hey kids, it's spaghetti on a stick. Get yours today.
How solid was that? Oh my gosh, that lady had a whole spaghetti plate on a stick. Did you see that? I have to wonder, how thick was that meatball to get stuck on the stick like that? have trouble pulling the stick out of it, I mean.
Ooh, Rob Yucko.
Lard on a stick. In 4 delicious flavors. Egg and bacon. Kiwi pork. Creamed corn and cabbage. And lard flavored lard.
Isn't there anything Yucko can't do?
Wouldn't you like to know, Jimmy? Wouldn't you like to know?
Lard on a stick.
That was my favorite one as a kid. I didn't know what lard was. I assumed it was like rubber because of the sound effects of him trying to lick it. Oh. That was interesting. Zelda Sheik said all the double meaning. I mean, maybe I'm not picking up on some of them. I might have caught at least one. Oh, I forgot one of them was an egg.
5 minutes. Breakfast is served.
Imagine if you went to teppanyaki or something like that, and they cracked the eggs on your head. We got any more?
It's movie time, movie time, movie time. All your favorites on a stick. Now playing.
Can you tell this was one of my favorite gags in the whole game growing up? And we're starting the repeats. Well, now we know where to get the food on a stick. They have a whole theater set up for that. What's in here? Oh yeah! It's the Dolly twins.
Welcome to You Clone It, where you get two for the price of one.
What?
Stereo Sheep.
I'm Doll, and I'm Lee.
Hello, Dolly. So nice to have you back where you belong.
Have you back where you belong? Were they somewhere else in a previous game or something? Also, I love their voices, but I have no idea what they just said. I just got a new follow from Zandolf the Green. I don't see them in my chat, but alright. Thanks for the follow, Zandolf. But yeah, this game, as I've already said with a lot of things, this was my introduction to the concept of Dolly. As Zelda Sheik just explained it in chat, Dolly was the name of the only cloned sheep that survived for a short time. Yes, I learned about that first from this game. Because I asked my parents why, after they introduced themselves as Doll and Lee, Spy Fox just said, "Hello, Dolly." And they went, "Oh, it's this."
You clone it?
No, you clone it. You're very funny, Doll. No, Lee, you're the funny one.
I don't know what was funny about that, but something about the sound of them buying together is really satisfying to my ears. Zelda Sheik said that was actually a musical quote. How so?
Your names are Doll, Lee. That's kind of strange.
No stranger than a fox, wearing a dinner jacket to the World's Fair.
I like to be prepared in case I have to have dinner.
I am intrigued that they didn't say it's no stranger than a spy fox being named Spy Fox. Hey there, Kaiju. Glad you could make it. Oh, Zelda, she said hello, Dolly is a music reference. Fair enough. I hadn't considered that.
You clone it?
You got it. Got one, two, clone it.
It says food cloning.
I would love to get a ham and cheese croissant from a booth at my favorite winter convention that my family frequently forgets to go to for some reason, and clone that, because, man, those things are delicious. Kaiju said stop making me hungry. Oh, you want frickin' hungry? You missed the food emporium over here in the corner by a few minutes. Say hello to everything on sticks. I don't even know what this is. Spaghetti and meatballs, maybe? Nope, there's spaghetti and meatballs right there, looking oddly shiny. She polished it. I just realized what was going on with that.
Although that looks scrumptious, I think I'll pass right now.
That's a donut. Little kid me might have recognized it as a donut, but it's also possible I thought it was one of those ring-shaped, like, fruit snack things. Speaking of which, there used to be ring-shaped fruit snacks that my family would get from Costco when I was growing up, and I haven't seen those in years, but I used to love them. If anyone can find them and shoot me a link, that'd be awesome. They were probably called, like, Fruitios or something. I have no idea. The Amazing Caped Cod.
It says the Amazing Caped Cod. Something seems fishy. Cod, bare your soul.
Oh, I'm sadder than an ant in a neck brace at a picnic. In the old days, it never failed. The Cape Cod would razzle and dazzle with his mighty cape of joy, and then the finale. A shot out of the cannon.
Sounds exciting.
Then, one fateful day, we were at a sea monkey convention, and my assistants Goldie and Blow were setting up my act. My lucky clear goggles were misplaced, and in their stead was a pair of dark goggles.
So what you're saying is that you need your lucky clear goggles?
You ever try to steer yourself with dark goggles after you've been shot out of a cannon, son?
Not lately, no.
Well, it's impossible to see the target.
I love his voice. That's a heck of a voice he's got.
I'd like to borrow those dark goggles, Cod.
And I'd like to lend them to you, son, but I need to wear something during the act.
At least they will take the attention off that shirt.
Well, that's a heck of an elevator. These birds look like they're drawn in a completely different art style. They so many. Oh gosh.
What's this? It looks like a pair of binoculars.
Does it? It almost looks more like a pig nose.
Whatever that thing is, it's letting that bad guy type with the glasses on into the evil dogbot's Achilles heel. It looks like some kind of breath analyzer. There's too much of a rose tint on that screen to make out what breath it's showing.
Achilles heel. I forgot about that line earlier.
Analyzer is letting that bad guy type with the glasses on into the evil
Yes.
dogbot's Achilles heel. I still can't see what breath is shown on screen. There's too much of a rose tint on that screen to see anything.
I get it, dude. Oh man, this thing just keeps going. What? What the heck did I just miss? Man, there's a lot to look at here. I don't know if I got the time to look at it all. That's huge. Remember this music well. I do. I remember it well. I'm not telling you guys you need to remember it. Not as well as some other games, but I do remember having it repeating a lot in my head when I was a kid. What's in here? It's a tree elevator.
Is this Plant World?
Correct, my dear. I am Madam Ladybug, the slightly irritated owner of Plant World. Instead of the beauteous red rose I ordered, I've been sent a mutant Venus flytrap by Napoleon LaRoche.
Nice cage, though.
A locked cage for which I have no combination. On top of it all, this particular Venus flytrap has something in its mouth.
Interesting. It's the off switch. How diabolical of the roach to feed it to a mutant Venus flytrap. I've got to get it out of there and find a rose for the ladybug. No small feat. I can use this talk balloon to gather information about getting a rose for Madam Ladybug.
Okay.
I'll have to figure out a way to get that flytrap and make it spit out the off switch.
Anybody notice this is not a pool, it is a giant magnifying glass.
A magnifying glass.
Yes, I use it to get close up on the leaves and petals of all my lovely plants.
What is this way? Ah, yes, there's the ice rink. I don't remember what's in there. I think over here was my favorite section of this game as a kid. Wii World.
I can't get in. The door is locked.
Those keys are to all the exhibits at the fair. No one can touch them but me.
Of course, I wouldn't think of touching those.
So I've just made a mental connection. When I was a kid, I had a little card for like coin collecting or something. I don't remember exactly what, but it was like sponsored by our bank at the time. And I believe the bank's mascot was a dog, a lot like this one, but with black fur. I think he was called the Scotty dog, or that's what my parents called him. So it's kind of ironic that this guy happens to be Scottish and that same breed of dog. Excuse me. I guess that dog has a Scottish origin in its breeding or something. I can never remember what they're actually called, though. Ah, the Wax Museum. That's what this
You ever
was.
think about how many candles you could make if you melted the wax figures?
Don't even joke about that. This is my profession you're talking about.
Zelda Sheik said Scottish Terrier.
That's quite a thermometer.
Yes, I have to keep a very keen eye on it. If it goes above 80 degrees, the wax figures will start to melt. Then I'll have to run to the phone to call the air conditioning repair place. They put me on hold for hours. It's terribly boring.
I can't imagine.
Spy Mouse.
Hey, you! You cannot go in. The Wax Museum is not open yet.
Would you believe me if I told you that I had my own television show on public access called Entering the Wax Museum?
Yes, but you may not go in. And don't stand in front of that thermometer. I have to keep a close eye on it.
Would you believe me if I'm part of a show that's explicitly about going in there? Yes, but I still won't let you in. Why would you believe that? Ah, there's the roses.
Those are really nice roses.
Thanks.
ice skaters to do a perfect single snow boot. I can gather information about the single snow boot ice skate move with this talk balloon.
Well,
Can you tell me how to do a single snow boot?
Sorry, kid. I don't have a clue. But I hear that there's an ex-ice skater working somewhere at the fair.
Thank you.
an ex-ice skater. Who could that be? Oh, hi there. This dude looks real weird just sticking his head out.
Did you know that Renovus is souvenir spelled backwards? Well, that's about as valuable as a moldy 1974 cottage cheese souvenir. Wow, do you really think so?
Oh wait, I remember now, this lady. Her booth hiding back here. She's the former ice skater, you can see that right here, and also apparently she's in all of the games in a different job. She was a barmaid in the first one.
What do you know about the single snow boot ice skating move?
You look tense. Let me give you a massage. I tell you, kiddo, I did the single snow boot as the masked she-bear. In fact, that skating move is fully illustrated in the latest edition of the bi-monthly magazine Skaters Weekly in a color diagram and everything.
Color diagram? May I have that?
It's all yours, sweetie.
Thanks.
That was a quick massage. Oh, you clone it. All right.
Hold up there, sir. You have a stamp on your hand? No, I can't say that I do. I better stamp your hand so you can get back into the fair. There you are, sir. Have a nice day. Thank you.
And now we can go in and out of the front gate. I like the subtle detail that the gate is not open yet when you first come up here and you have to go through the back entrance. But once you make it out of there, they have opened the front gate and allowed people into the fair. Well, let's get back in here.
Spy Fox, I've been waiting for you. Smelly is up to their usual bag of dirty tricks, I see.
Walter Wireless, Spy Corps' top tracking bug. Good to be working with you again, Walt.
You too, Spy Fox. The last time I ended up with a fever from being cat scratched.
Right. Sorry about that. So, you picked up a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
That's right, but all I could make out was something regarding an off-switch activation code before the signal went dead. I've got to find Dottie Dash, Spy Fox. This must be important. The signal was traced to an exhibit in the fair called WeWorld.
WeWorld, eh? Sounds like your kind of place. Well, hop aboard, Walter, and I'll get you into this WeWorld.
I'm in there like swimwear.
Heh, that's my line.
That was a catchphrase they tried to keep going with these games. I'm in there like swimwear. What a strange line it was. Alright.
That's the Spy Gadget vending machine.
So we know we need these.
Those are the Spy skates.
We know we need this.
Spy Key replicator can.
And I know what to use this on. What's weird is I could see the spy heat becoming an actual thing. Some kind of chemical that it gets really hot when exposed to oxygen. Spray it on a thermometer, it makes the thermometer hot. Makes sense to me. Let's go the long
Go
way just for
right
fun.
in, Muriel.
I love that sound effect.
Didn't anyone ever tell you that evil doesn't pay?
Actually, it doesn't pay well, but it does have a great health plan, and you get stock options. It's back to jail for you, Spy Fox. And stop escaping. I have evil to do.
Stop escaping. Also, note, they were making doesn't pay well but has great dental
Once
jokes.
again, I find myself a little down in the mouth, but hopefully not for very long.
They were making insurance jokes way back in this game,
My escape route is still open.
which I believe came out in 97? I don't remember for sure. Well, okay, we know how to get the rose.
That's not going to do me any good. That's not going to do me any good.
I'm guessing we're supposed to put them on him then? Man, if only it was that quick.
Professor Quack's spy skates feel like they were made for me. Oh, that's right. They were. This should do the trick.
The heck? Weird transition. What was that?
I was so good I burned the skates out. Oh well, I don't need them anymore.
You did it, kid! I haven't seen a move like that since Sonia Henpeck.
Sonia Henpeck?
What a perfect red rose.
Is there a joke in there that I'm missing? Then he stumbles his way to the exit. I actually have an easier time walking on ice than I do skating. Well, alright, we got that rose, so let's go back to the tree place.
Madame, would this rose be suitable?
I thank you. Now, if I could only open that display cage, I would replace that mutant flytrap with this beautiful rose. Sadly,
Yeah, shoot.
however, I was not given the combination.
I see.
But you can still have the flytrap.
Houdini, I'm not. I'll have to find the combination to that locked display cage.
Alright, take note of that for later. Okay, what can we do about the keys over here?
Which key should I take a picture of?
I don't know which key I need.
The only thing standing in between me and the inside is a locked door.
Oh, wait a minute, it has a 3 on it.
Which key should I photograph? Key 3.
Now it's got a key on it. Now we just need to find a way to use the oven up in the restaurant. In the meantime,
just watch this spy heat the joint up with a demo of his spy heat. Excuse me, but the temperature has gone up well over 80 degrees.
conditioning repair place. Oh dear, I'll be on hold for hours.
I remembered him saying that line.
He certainly was the hot ticket.
Kid me couldn't tell what was happening with her hand there. I couldn't tell if that was her hand or if she was holding a pair of tongs or what. It's a really strange art style.
Ah, St. Joan of Arc. She made sure that every child in the world had access to ice cream. She became the patron saint of cold cows.
Did you say Joan of Arc?
Thomas Elephant, inventor of the mesh umbrella, light bulbs painted black, and shoes made out of bubble gum. Gum shoes. After playing in them all day, you could have a stinky snack.
Bark. Joan of Bark. Got it. Okay. I love the idea of the inventor of useless opposite things.
George Washington Cougar, an inventor who found 101 uses for gelatin. Gelatin sneakers, gelatin tires, and gelatin bricks. They don't last, but the inventions look cute when they wiggle. Bella a Bug, who worked hard for roaches' rights. She worked hard for better housing for roaches who wanted to escape those deadly hotels. Bert Barracuda, the successful songwriter who wrote such pop standards as Do You Know the Way to Swim Upstream? And my personal favorite, What's It All About, Algae? Wolfgang Duck, an innovative chef known for his imaginative pairings of fresh local ingredients with his own version of what's tasty today. I like to cook, and I'm an imaginative fox. A chef outfit just might come in handy.
Ah, there we go. I didn't remember that would be the way forward until I saw that dude in the background. Also, welcome to the chat, Plinth. They said, frick yes, Spy Fox. Glad I made you happy.
Wolfgang Duck, an innovative
okay, he
chef
doesn't say
known
anything
for
new.
his imaginative pairings of fresh local ingredients with his own version of what's tasty today.
This game owns? Yes, it does. Welcome to the stream, Plinth. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy. There's nothing over here. Okay. We're about to get into my favorite part of the game, or at least it was my favorite going up, the Wii World section. But first, I need to get up into that giant robot dog. I did not remember that. Whoop.
That bad guy put on those glasses, breathed on that breath device, and the secret door opened. That must be the secret door LaRoche mentioned that leads to the inner workings of the evil Dogbot. I need to figure out how to get in there.
Well, I guess this doesn't lead where I thought it did.
These rose-tinted glasses might come in handy.
Not going through there just yet. Also, rose-tinted glasses. Also, I just want to point out again with the art style, these pots are barely even plant pots, and then they're colored in with a big ol' rectangle. This was a heck of a style. But I've always liked this style. It's just so interesting. Pardon me. It seems we need to go the long way to get back into the kitchen.
Go right in, Muriel.
I'll never get tired of the sound of that little spinning thing. Okay.
Stir, stir, stir.
Whoa, quick change artist.
Here's where I keep my... Ahem.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't see you come in, Chef Wolfgang. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, I was in the neighborhood and I thought to myself, my, it has been a long time since I last prepared food inside a giant mechanical dog.
Yes, well, of course, as a fellow master chef, you are welcome to make use of my kitchen.
That's very generous of you. I believe I...
But you may not use my wooden spoons. The purple ones, they are mine and I need them.
Of course. How foolish of me.
You know, of course, that too many master chefs spoil the broth.
Chef Dinah, I can honestly say that compared to you, I am merely an imposter.
Oh, Wolfgang. You are such a kidder. You are too kind, too kind. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
I just realized her name is Dinah and she sings Someone's in the Kitchen with Dinah. I didn't know her name was Dinah the first time.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
That was fast.
I have to admit that at first I thought Professor Quack's idea for a spy camera was half-baked, but it turns out to be pretty hot stuff.
Hey.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Also, what? How did she just immediately mistake him for Chef Wolfgang? Without him even, like, trying to convince her that that was the case. Well,
I'll leave my chef outfit here, just in case I need it later.
okie dokie.
LaRoche, when
I keep
I
yawning.
this evil dogbot of yours, I'm going to take a vacation somewhere where the restaurant serves pancakes.
I'm afraid, Monsieur Spy Fox, the only vacation you will be taking is back to jail. Now stop escaping!
Zelda Sheik said, don't question the kids' game logic.
Once again, I find myself a little down in the mouth, but hopefully not for very long.
I mean, to be fair, is it really kids' game logic when I caught on to it too?
My escape route is still open.
It's just goofy. Oh, all the yawning. Should have drank a Gamer Subs earlier.
Hey,
Whoops.
those keys.
I clicked the wrong
Those
thing.
keys are to all the exhibits at the fair. No one can touch them but me. Where do you think you're going? That exhibit is closed.
It's all right. I have a key.
Oh, well. If you've got a key, then go right in.
Ah, the right key. Excellent. See, I told you I had a key.
Heck yeah. The heck? Oh, there's the Kraken. Is that a green flag? What am I seeing there? Alright. Let's go to this neat little mini world here that Kid Me loved so much.
This opening is too small to get through. It'll take someone much smaller than myself to get through.
It's been too long.
There you go, Walter. You've got to find Dottie Dash, the microfish.
You can count on me, Spy Fox.
I love the fakes. They've got the skybox built in here. I always thought this place just looked neat. It's been too long. I have little memory of it. But the idea of having to take this weird boat car jet thing to get into your house I thought that was neat.
Look at that cargo.
Once again, props to the sound effects, man.
This car is my ticket to the dream house. This is the only way to travel.
Golden anchor, even? All right. Okay. Well, let's see. I believe these are buttons, if I recall.
Well, now things are starting to look up.
What's this one do?
What a shocking
yes.
waste of valuable attic space.
So yeah, this whole system is a
TV in the
puzzle
ceiling.
of
This
rearranging
really is a
furniture.
dream house.
See?
Just in, design flaw discovered in Dreamhouse. Work first, TV later. I've been told that it's impolite to stare, but in this case, I'll make an exception. The refrigerator is now in cold storage.
Why was it in the way in the first place?
This button opened that door. My instinct tells me I'm getting closer to Dottie Dash's location.
So was that supposed to be a bridge or a chair? I genuinely can't tell. I'm assuming some kind of a bridge or elevator.
This button opens and closes the bottom drawer. Typically,
I
I would
knew
open
it.
and close the drawer by hand.
I remembered that part.
I can open and close the top drawer with this button, but will it sort my socks?
Why is this TV facing the door instead of the bed?
And the $74 million question is, who invented the retractable TV?
Good question.
Calm, cool thinking pays off. Film at 11.
He makes a lot of reporter noises. I mean, noises. Reporter references and jokes is what I meant. Oh my gosh!
Ew.
Ew. Yeah, I was not expecting the cat to fall over and break. That's almost more of a joke on the fact that cats usually do that to other things. But that cat got its comeuppance.
Around and around and down. This is Walter Wireless. Eureka! Astounding. There is a bathtub in the floor. And it looks deep.
Interesting place for a bathtub.
That closed the floor over the tub.
Weird that they would even have that openable if I have to get over here.
Walter, I'm glad you found me. I've been on surveillance here in WeWorld, searching the airwaves for anything suspicious. I intercepted a smelly message that has to do with some activation code. My equipment went on a fritz before I could get the whole message to you in SpyCorps, but I think it's really important.
I'm sure it is, but if it was a radio message, how do you know it smelled bad?
Not smelly. Smelly. The Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
All right, our evil nemesis. So what was the rest of the message? I need to transmit it to SpyFox right away.
Of course. The activation code is pineapple, grape, orange.
Got it. Walter Wireless calling SpyFox.
Please stand by.
Come in, SpyFox.
I read you loud and clear, Walter. Did you find Dottie Dash?
I did. I'm going to transmit the activation code Dottie intercepted to you via the Spywatch. Stay tuned.
Pineapple, grape, orange. I've got it, Walt. Good job, Dottie.
Thanks, Spy Fox. The rest is up to you now.
Good luck, Spy Fox. This is Walter Wireless, signing off.
I've got the off-switch activation code. Now that LaRoche is in for it.
I just always thought that little mini world looked awesome.
I had been waiting in line for over 12 hours to ride the ride. Famous French pastries of the past. A cream-filled adventure. It was the highlight of the fair. The attendant refused to let me on because I was not tall enough to go through the turnstile. Other taller kids laughed at me. I thought that one day it would be I who would do the laughing. I am laughing. See, it is I who is laughing. Yes. Very soon the evil dog button, fully wound. And without the off switch there will be no way for anyone to stop me from crushing all the turnstiles and conquering the world!
Cutscenes. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, I always loved how that little world looked. Especially the house and that cool little pathway into it.
I have received the microfiche message from Dottie Dash already.
Sadly, we can't go back in. Not that we'd ever need to. But yeah, I just thought that was neat. I think little kid me wanted a house like that. Also, I have been reminded that I should really be saving more often. I like that they don't make you hit save. All you have to do is replace the image and exit the screen, and it saves it for you that way. Just, it's much more kid-friendly. I just realized we have some animated coloration happening up here on that flag. That's a little interesting, I guess. I feel like I was gonna say one more thing, and I can't remember it now. Oh well. Let's see, we have a code now.
It's the off code for the evil dog bot. Pineapple, grape, orange.
Ah,
it's the off code for the evil dog bot.
Got it. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I went the right way, but I just remembered something.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, an informant has a hot tip about the off switch and is waiting for you at the Food of the Future exhibit. Ask for the candy apple.
The candy apple. Got it, thanks.
Monkey Penny signing off.
Spy Fox out. So that's my contact, eh? Brilliant disguise. I'd like a candied apple, please.
Certainly, sir. Here at Food of the Future, all food is on sticks. It allows you to enjoy your favorite foods without using a knife or fork or having to stop what you're doing. Here you go, a free candied apple on a stick sample.
Well, I have the candied apple.
Isn't that just grand?
Yes, but I, meaning me, have in my possession the candied apple.
Only one candied apple sample per customer. Now run along and enjoy the fair, Pumpkin.
Maybe she wants me to come back when there are less people around. Oh well, this candied apple looks good.
Watch what you're doing. You want to give me a coronary?
Ah, Lenny, you're the apple of my eye. What information do you have for me?
Hi, Spy Fox. Listen close. There are spies everywhere, so don't look directly at me. This leaf contains the information that you need.
This is too small to read.
What do you want from me? I wrote it with my teeth. Now I got to split. People are starting to stare. Throw me in the dumpster.
Suit yourself. All right,
Save yourself.
I'm not in the mood to eat right now.
Still want to know what that is. Hey, Kaiju, are you still there? Doesn't seem like Kaiju's still here. Darn. Zandalf is in here again, though. Hello, Zandalf. As well as Zebrafinch. I don't think I know that one. Was Plint still in there? No, Plint's just gone. Oh well. Hey, Zebrafinch. Glad to have you here. While I remember... What? Give me those. There we go.
Ah, these glasses really add a rosy glow to the whole fair. Groovy.
And now we wait.
I can see that goon breathing into the analyzer. Something's appearing on screen. It looks like pineapple right side up cake. That breath analyzer is checking for the aroma of pineapple right side up cake. I just need to eat some pineapple right side up cake and breathe into that breath analyzer, and then I'll be able to get in that evil dogbot. I can use this talk balloon to gather information about the breath analyzer food pineapple right side up cake.
Not really sure exactly where to go from here. Oh yeah, okay. Leaf was too small to read, right. I remember what to do with that.
I can see a star, a circle, and a triangle on this leaf.
What do you want from me?
Some
I
kind
want
of
it with my
combination lock for this
teeth.
display cage.
It was star, circle, triangle, right?
I did it!
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll just replace that atrocious flytrap with his beauteous rose.
Nicely done. I can dispose of that flytrap for you.
How polite. Obviously, you're a fox with home training.
Yes, I am housebroken, thank you.
But, man, that rose looks so nice sitting in a cage. /S. We now have the button, which is
That won't do me any good.
still stuck in that thing. Alright, let's see. We have this thing.
It's the opcode for the evil dogbot. Pineapple, grape, orange.
Let's see if Dolly know anything about the food.
What can you tell me about pineapple right side up cake?
Easy to say, hard to eat. Try the restaurant.
Thank you.
Sometimes I really wish I had a twin. Especially a twin that could talk with me like that. She's just... I love the bear just hanging out in the back corner like that. Oh, yeah. This way.
Go right in, Muriel.
Can you prepare pineapple right side up cake?
Why, I won the French Cooking Medal of Honor for my pineapple right side up cake.
French Cooking Medal of Honor.
Well, that is, I could make it. But I only have one pineapple right now.
Can't you make it with the one pineapple you do have?
Absolutely not. Good pineapple right side up cake must be made with exactly 2 pineapples. Here, you can take this one, and if you can find another exactly like it, I'd be more than happy to make you some pineapple right side up cake.
Thanks, Chef. 2 pineapples, eh? I'll get those for you on the double.
Well, I know where to go with that. Which is why I went to Dolly first. He's just awkwardly sticking his head out of that window. So I don't know that I ever did ask, how is everyone doing tonight? Nothing happened.
I have this pineapple.
Don't come running to us with your trouble. I think he wants us to quote it, doll. Very well, Lee. You do the honors. No. After you, I insist. No, please. After you.
I'll do it.
Don't touch that! Isn't that amazing?
Yes, but does it do julienne France?
You can always tell when a customer's not going to buy, Lee. You speak the truth, doll.
I'm trying to understand all of the jokes that just happened in that sequence. I have I have this pineapple. Don't come to us with your troubles. What? Zebrafinch said they have a migraine. That sucks. I hope that gets better for you. Zelda She said not too bad this morning. Well, what about the afternoon and evening? And then Zebrafinch said, you know why she's called Dolly, right? And yes, I do. I was talking about it earlier, in fact. I had not heard that cloning was a real thing until I first played this game as a kid and found out about Dolly. Because I asked my parents why he greeted them as Dolly if they introduced themselves as Doll and Lee. Oh. Oh dear. Nice! Dude does fast work. I like how the tramway looks like a leash.
Go right in, Muriel.
Stir, stir, stir. Flip, flip, flip. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Here you are, 2 big, juicy pineapples.
Wonderful! How exciting that you should find 2 so identical. They appear to be exactly alike.
Perhaps they're related.
Kafka's. You won't flip for it, but it's good.
The secret to gourmet cooking is careful mixing of only the finest ingredients.
Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to try that one of these days.
You just call her a slow cooker?
Oh, thank you.
My breath should now be potent enough to get me past that electronic sniffer and into the secret workings of the giant robot doll.
He certainly didn't like the taste of that. Of course, it did seem like she just had to pull out a short, cheap recipe. Well, now I know how to get into the dog. Let's see what else we have to work with here. There's that.
Here's where I keep
Oh, I used everything. So let's get what remains.
That's the alarm deactivator. That's the fingerprint replicator utensil kit.
Zelda Chic said it was a boxed mix. Indeed, the finest ingredients. She definitely doesn't have a habit of embellishing about her abilities. You having fun up there? You having fun up there, Monkey Penny? She looks so constantly content. She's like, yeah, I'm in the high chair. Also, Zebra Finch said, I love the music in these games. It's pretty good. Very great background music for this type of game. I'm a little more fascinated by the art style, which is like real bizarre when you actually take a good look at it. Like, man, what did they spend like 30 seconds tops on this tree? And yet, if you're not actually paying that close attention, this all looks perfectly sensible and fun. Like, this banner here is technically very poorly colored, but it just looks, there's such a charm to everything. How did they do this, I have to wonder. What would it be like if the world looked this jank? So I'm guessing we need to go in and find some stuff. Because there's still things to do outside.
What do you know about that? Pineapple right side up cake did the trick. Now I can come and go as I please.
Why did it say ah? What the heck are you doing, Fox?
LaRoche's breath analyzer was no match for a clever international spy like me. I must be in the belly of LaRoche's evil beast. I should have a look around.
Look at them. The fools are unaware that by simply entering the fair, they are making possible my plans for world domination. As they enter the fair, they pass through a turnstile, which rotates a series of gears beneath the admissions gate. These gears, in turn, rotate a giant underground thread that passes below the fair to the base of my cleverly disguised giant robot dog. From there, another series of gears turn, spinning the drive shaft, which turns, yet more gears that wind up the massive spring that will power my unstoppable, evil dogbot. When the 1 million tourists come through the turnstile, my evil dogbot will be completely wound. And then, I will unleash the dogbot on the unsuspecting world and conquer it in the name
the
of
heartbeat.
Smelly! Oh, the Roach, that is a good one.
I don't know what was up with that heartbeat, but otherwise, that's some, in my opinion, some genius pseudoscience right there. What a way to enter the base. The heck is happening back there?
Fly traps are a lot like the one I got from Plant World.
Zebrafinch said it's sort of a UPA style. I think you're referring to the artwork. What is UPA? Huh.
I'm not going to let... What can I do to get those goggles? That welder turns his back on the goggles every time something comes down the conveyor belt. I wonder if I can get him to stay at the conveyor belt longer so I can get those goggles.
Zebrafinch said animation studio from like the 60s, United Productions of America. Interesting. Admittedly, this art style does remind me vaguely of the Jackie Chan cartoon.
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets.
Oh, isn't that thing an alarm?
I don't want that welder to see me.
It's also Mary Blair-esque.
I'm not going to let him know that I'm here. That makes the conveyor belt go faster.
Anybody notice the big eyes? Oh, they follow the cursor. Dude, that's sick. I don't know that I ever noticed that as a kid.
I have the goggles.
Cool. How awful are these devices that they're just constantly setting off red alarms? Sorry, dude.
This button controls feeding time for those mutant Venus flytraps. I wouldn't want to be in the same room with them while they eat.
I don't know that I'd want to be in the same room with them anyway.
I thought I heard someone say, walk into the light. I have to find a way to shield my eyes.
Alright, back we go. I'm getting cold. Give me 1 second, everyone. Alright, my air vent is now open and heat is coming into the room. Also, I forgot to mention, I tried musk sticks from Australia for the first time today. Don't know how I feel about the name, but they taste pretty good. Not bad, Australia. Alright. Zebrafinch said I've wanted to try those. I don't know how to describe the flavor. My mom tried it and said it reminded her of like the scent of flowers, but in flavor form, taste form. I think I kind of get it. Weird?
Here's where
Yeah,
my
a little bit.
notes go. I use the talk balloons to gather information.
It's not bad. I wouldn't cram it. I don't know that I'd crave it enough to eat a whole bunch of them, but it is good. You've had violet flavored candy. I think I've had a lavender soda before. I don't remember for sure.
How about lending me your dark goggles?
Since I don't have my lucky clear goggles, I need something to wear for my act. Even though these ones are so dark, I keep missing the target.
I love interesting beverages. I'd probably be a wine snob if I was into alcohol too, but I'm not. I like me a good soda though.
I believe these are yours, Caped Cod.
My lucky goggles! I can't believe my eyes! Ugh, everything sure smells a lot different with these on.
You mean looks a lot different, don't you?
No, smells a lot different. Where'd you find these?
Sorry, they've been in my pocket for a while.
All right.
Can I borrow your dark goggles, Caped Cod?
Heck, son, you can have them. I don't need them anymore. Best not to use them for flying out of a cannon, though.
Thanks, that's good to know.
So is that a medal or a belt buckle on the front of his shirt? Kind of just looks like he's wearing a huge box. Zebrafinch said, "Can't tell." Alright, up we go. Zelda Chic said, "I think it's a belt buckle because of the time it was made." Probably. Alright, I need to put the goggles actually
Blinded by
on.
the light. I need something to shield my eyes.
I just want to point out the animation of this fan. The right side swings faster than the left side. Oh, I'm starting to get a headache.
The only thing that could complete this picture is a plate of pancakes. The light is bright, but this spy is brighter.
We're close to the end, I just need to finish it. Goodness! I guess this is a flytrap room.
That won't do me any good. That won't do me any good. Here's where I keep... That's not going to do me any good.
Ah. Different breeds, perhaps?
That looks just like the perfect place to set this mutant Venus flytrap.
That room reminds me of a section in Metroid Fusion, which I will play someday.
Here's where I keep
Oh wait, I need to do this.
It seems that mutant Venus flytrap prefers to eat flies instead of off switches for giant evil dog bots.
I'm starting to wonder if we even needed these other devices.
Here's where I keep...
Certainly doesn't seem like it. Something I forgot to mention earlier on, most of Humongous games, most of HE's games, like Spy Fox, Putt Putt, all that jazz, have multiple pathways, and the game will generate a different pathway each time you play it. Now, I don't remember the pathways in this game, but that would explain why I have all these gadgets that I haven't needed to use yet. Like, maybe there are different... Maybe sometimes you need a fingerprint to get in the foot instead of a breathalyzer. Who knows?
LaRoche's evil scheme is crumbling.
Soon my diabolical plan will reach its fiendish fruition. I will be unstoppable. For who or what can possibly stand up to the onslaught of a big, giant, mechanical dog robot? My sophisticated machine of menace will march across the surface of the earth and claim it in my name. People will shout my name to the skies. LaRoche! 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 And I will say, yes, what is it? All the world leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. This is quite an evil plan, no? Oh, boy.
I just smacked my microphone. What is the point of this room?
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets.
Alright, now I might be a little bit stuck.
Mobile?
Please stand by.
How's the mission going, Spy Fox?
I'm at a dead end.
Maybe you need to talk to some more folks around the fair. Gather some more information.
Thanks, Monkey Penny.
Hey there, Luminaire. How you doing? Feels like it's been a hot minute since I saw you around. What is this? Oh.
The opening and closing of that door must be controlled by some sort of fingerprint recognition device. I wonder what would happen if...
Looks more like handprint recognition to me.
A picture of LaRoche.
Have a nice day.
I'll bet if I want to get into that room, I'll have to find a way to get a copy of LaRoche's fingerprint. My intellectual fox deductive-like reasoning tells me that the opening and closing of that door must be controlled by this fingerprint recognition device. Let me try again.
I just realized that device is shaped like a big hand.
Nope, it's still not working. If I'm going to get in, I'm going to have to get a copy of LaRoche's fingerprint.
Alright, going down. If only I didn't have to go the long way to get back to the top.
How long have you been in the World's Fair souvenir business?
Going on 3 years now. Would you like a souvenir of my 3-year anniversary? They're real pretty.
I think I'll just wait for the big 5-year souvenir.
Logic. Have you all heard of the... dude? What?
Go right in, Muriel.
Okay. Zebrafinch said that's a tiny souvenir shop. Indeed it is.
Oh, gracious me. Oh, my, oh dear, oh dear, oh.
Excuse me, what's the matter?
I don't have a single fork for Mr. LaRoche's dinner, and he gets so surly when he has to wait for his food.
Well, you know the old saying, surly to bed and surly to rise. Ah, that's LaRoche's dinner?
Yes, spit roasted boot béarnaise.
Don't tell me. The sauce isn't...
Oh, yes it is.
Ugh. I think I'm going to be sick.
Now where are those forks?
The sauce is what?
So, LaRoche is having spit-roasted boot béarnaise for dinner? I hear that is a dish best served cold.
Yes, but he won't be served anything until I find a fork.
Here you are. It so happens I carry a fork for just this kind of situation.
A fork? I've been looking all over for one.
I learned in boot camp it pays to have a fork at all times.
Thank you.
Boot camp.
Spit roasted boot béarnaise out to Napoleon the Roach before he starts acting like a heel.
It's only a matter of time now before I have LaRoche's prince.
Spit roasted boot béarnaise, my favorite dish.
His boot was made for eating.
And that's just what I'll do.
Pretty soon that boot is going to be inside of you.
Haha, music joke.
Now I'm almost ready to give LaRoche the boot. And I don't mean for dinner.
A little tough, but still good.
Someone's in the kitchen with China. Someone's in the kitchen with China.
Venus flytraps are no place to keep an evil dog-bot off switch with a super spy like myself on the case. LaRoche, why don't you invent good things instead of evil?
I did one, but then I found out that someone else had already invented a vegetable peeler, so I gave up. Now please stay captured. I'm a very busy evil person.
Somehow it just occurred to me that coughing noise came
No
from the
time to
dog.
waste. I've got to get out of here and save the world. It's a good thing those villains haven't discovered the security breach. My escape route is still open.
Excuse me. Oof. Still tired, but we're getting there. Too close to bother doing a part 2 now. No, wait, I went the wrong way.
Let's give this a try, shall we?
He puts the spoon on it instead of his hand.
Like the old song says, a spoonful of LaRoche's fingerprint helps the steel door go down.
Humongous Entertainment predicted modern technology. Specifically the dings when things go right. We're in the brain, and look at how bright and spacious it is out here. Okay, what was the code again?
It's the off code for the evil dog bot. Pineapple, grape, orange. That must be where I need to set the off switch activation code.
Pineapple, grape, orange, was it?
At last, the off switch is in its place and the activation code is set correctly.
Finally, the 1 millionth customer has come to the turnstile. The dog boat is now fully operational. Let's hit it!
I don't think this is a good sign.
Careful there, Fox. Warning, do not put in mouth.
I hope LaRoche has earthquake insurance. Must get to the off switch. Bad Dogbot. Sit.
What? Spyfox!
You called? LaRoche, your evil days are over.
I don't think so. Sun has not yet set.
I should go in after it. That LaRoche won't get away from me. I wonder what he's up to now.
That Spyfox thinks he's so smart. I have one more trick to play before I make my escape through these sewer pipes. This computer program will set up 1 million toasters hidden in the dog box. Together, the toasters will simultaneously burn 1 million pieces of toast, leaving a dark gray cloud hanging over the fair for the next 10 months. Much like Seattle. Oh no!
Much like Seattle.
Program. I must check my variables and track down all the stray pixels.
That dastardly LaRoche won't get away with that. Not with Spyfox on his trail.
Do you wish to throw a fit now? I don't remember this bit at all.
When that lever is thrown, LaRoche's escape card will plummet down the trap. I'm sure that's part of LaRoche's escape plan. I'll need to change that plan.
We got the alarm, we got the vacuum, and we got the termite bomb.
I bet that wrench could come in handy. I have to break through that glass to get it.
Just shoulder bashing it.
Ouch. I have to find something other than my shoulder to break that glass with.
Making like Sanji. Refusing to use his hands. What's up with moving sewer pipes? That looked like it was made of wood. Hold on a sec.
That's not going to do me any good. I'm sure that pipe is connected to the pipe directly below LaRoche.
To Fiji to spy jail. Because for some reason he has his own spy jail pipe.
I think that made the pipe move.
This might take a little bit. Zebrafinch said, I keep thinking he's saying opcode. What is he saying that sounds like opcode to you? Off code? One more press. What's floating in the water down there? Was that just bubbles? Let's go up here.
That grate is covering that sewer pipe. It's attached to the lever up above by that triangular bolt. This ball-peen hammer looks interesting. It might come in handy.
Zebra Finch said an opcode is like a binary instruction that a processor understands. Interesting. I would think I would have known that, but I didn't.
I've got it.
Alright. Time to finish this, hopefully.
There, that moved the sewer grate out of the way. That lever is too far to reach from here.
Darn, I was hoping I could make him just walk all the way around. And here we go.
It's down the drain for you, LaRoche.
What? You again? Let us.
Did he get bigger after he came out of that?
For doing such a commendable job in catching Napoleon LaRoche Spyfox, you'll get my eternal gratitude.
I had excellent help on this case, Chief.
Ah, yes. I present to you the Grand Golden Family Approved Fortified Supreme Certificate of Excellence.
Thanks, Chief. It was all in the line of duty.
What is the Chief to have such big hands? But yeah, that was Spy Fox 2, one of my favorite games as a kid. I plan to track down and find a way to run more of them on this PC in the future for special occasions like today. Why is this music reminding me of the Prince of Egypt? This game has better credits than half of the movies made today. Help file Carolyn J. Shirley. Award stop or replay. It's weird how it's been so long since I played these games that a jarring amount of it is unfamiliar to me. I don't remember these credits, though why would I? Little kid me would not have enjoyed them. What the heck? Let's just let this keep going for now, I guess. Recorded at Bad Animals, Seattle, Washington. I feel like I've heard that name before. The voices of Mike Madioy as Spy Fox, and I didn't catch the other one.
For the deductive reasoning and daring deeds displayed in disabling the dangerous and destructive evil Dogbot, for saving the World's Fair from the total devastation, and for defeating the deceptively dastardly and decidedly deceitful villain Napoleon LaRoche, you are hereby awarded this certificate of accomplishment along with Spy Corps' highest honors and unyielding gratitude. Signed by the Spy Corps Chief and stamped with the Spy Corps' wax seal of excellence.
Which is literally just Spy Fox. I love that the frame is the spy watch stretching all the way around the outside and pushing its own quit button. Does it start? It starts them over. Alright. It's interesting he has his own theme song too. I don't remember that. But anyway. That was Spy Fox 2, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this birthday stream. For now, it's quite late, and I need to be going to bed immediately. Tomorrow, I might play another game from my childhood, but if not, I'll probably be getting back into Spyro tomorrow night, after which will be Arkanites for the next 2 days, and then some Hollow Knight, and then I'll be doing Spyro on the weekends until it's done. Following that, I'll be bringing up Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door to celebrate the release of the remake. I'm hoping to be able to time Paper Mario so that I can play it the same week that the remake comes out, but we'll have to see. Anyway, once again, hope you enjoyed. My YouTube and Discord can be found in my Twitch bio. If you would like to see past content or get in contact with me and get updates on future streams. And with all that said, have a good night, everyone.